everyone, and welcome to Real Time, where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
I'm Molly.
And I'm Tyler.
And today, we will be discussing the all-new movie Creed 3.
Creed 3.
And before we start, I would like to apologize for my sickness today. I have a cough and will probably cough throughout the video.
Most likely.
you.
That's okay.
Yeah. Alright, Tyler. So, take it away.
So, Creed 3 is the latest in the Creed and Rocky franchise. In this movie, Adonis Creed is retired from boxing, and he and his old friend Dame from back in the day, just got out of prison, and he wants a shot at the title. Mm-hmm. So, Adonis, of course, helps his friend out because he owes him from
his past.
From the past, yeah. But then he realizes he made a huge mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So, once again, we have Michael B. Jordan in the role of Adonis Creed. We have Tessa Thompson back as his wife Bianca. New to the series is Jonathan Majors playing Dame Anderson. Like we said, he's an old friend back from Adonis's past, from before Marianne even came to and found him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wood Harris returns as Tony Little Duke Burton, the son of previous Apollo's trainer, Duke. I don't really feel like we need to say that Adonis is, Apollo's son. I feel like at this point
it's pretty well known.
Yeah, pretty known. If you don't know, then what are you doing watching our review of the third Creed movie?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, I appreciate you watching us. I appreciate that, but why start with Creed 3? Felicia Rashad returns as Marianne, Apollo's
wife.
Widow.
Oh, yeah.
Mila Davis Kent plays Amara Creed, their little bit more grown-up daughter from the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Florian Munteanu returns as Victor Drago, which pretty fun to see him again. That was nice.
Yeah.
Tony Bellew also returns as Ricky Conlon for Adonis's first fight in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that Conlon has got out of prison for his okay, I'm gonna wear my American on my sleeves at the moment, but pretty ridiculous charge of having a gun. In the first movie, he gets sent away for owning a gun.
I didn't think he got sent away for that. I just thought he was in trouble for it.
Yeah, he got sent to prison for it.
I guess I missed that part.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, because the UK.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about how the UK sucks sometimes. We're not here to do that. But, to be fair, we're not that great either. But, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was returning?
I don't know.
I
think that's pretty much all the main characters. There are not a lot of characters in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new heavyweight champion, Felix Chavez, played by Jose Benavidez, and his mother, Laura Chavez, played by Selena Leiva.
Yeah.
They were pretty instrumental in the first bit of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, this new champ, Chavez, he was supposed to fight against Victor Drago. Drago's challenging him for the title, which I gotta say, it's really nice to see Adonis and Victor as friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Given everything that happened in the last movie in between their fathers, it's a really nice end to this arc that started way back in Rocky IV.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to know that everything worked out good.
We first see them interact in this movie at this event that Bianca's put on for some music she's producing. Because Adonis he's connected to both of the fighters in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Chavez is fighting at a Delphi gym that Adonis runs, basically, and Drago, of course. So
there's a whole movie dedicated to that.
Yeah, go check that one out. there's a few movies dedicated to the whole Drago Creed thing,
Yeah.
but yeah, a fight breaks out at this event, which, okay, spoiler alert, just get that out of the way. We find out later on that fight is set up by Dame. The guy that started the fight with Drago was in prison with Dame.
It wasn't really a fight. It was more like an attack. It was
Yeah.
just kind of out of nowhere. This guy just
starts being a dickhead and attacking Drago.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I would have thought that Drago would have whooped this guy coming at him.
Yeah. Well, it was a surprise. That's why he didn't have time to react.
Well, I mean, true, but it's like, you see how big this guy is. You see what the damage that he did to Creed in the last movie.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think this guy would have any problems fighting off an attacker.
Yeah. Well, it was fast. It happened like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't prepared. It caught him off guard. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I guess you're not really expecting to fight anyone at this
At
sort
a
of
party,
an event.
Yeah.
But anyway, and Dame uses this opportunity to have Adonis have him fight Chavez, and Dame later beats the absolute crap out of Chavez. Like, this is not pretty.
Yeah.
We do see Chavez at the end of the movie, so he's fine. He's fine.
It just he got really injured.
He got really hurt. And Adonis finds out, and next thing he wants to do, he wants to fight Dame in order to get that title back and to put him in his place.
Yeah.
He's just acting a jerk, but we later find out it's not for unfounded reasons, because in the past, when Adonis and Dame were kids, after Dame won the Golden Globes, not globes, gloves.
The Golden Globe.
Yeah, he won the Golden Globe for fighting. I don't know why I say globe. Golden Gloves. See, they were previously in a group home together, and one of the guys running it really beat them up.
Mm-hmm. Very mean.
Yeah. So they go to this liquor store, and Adonis sees him and starts beating on him, and this guys come out. Dame comes out, gets them to back off with a gun. The cops show up. Adonis and Dame run. Adonis gets away.
Dame doesn't run.
Yeah, you're right.
But Adonis does.
Adonis runs. Dame doesn't. So, and Dame gets put away for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunate that happened to him.
Yeah.
And, he's just seeing Adonis live his life outside of prison. Mm-hmm. That, coupled with the fact that, from his point of view, Adonis is just ignoring his letters.
Yeah.
Which we find out that Marianne was hiding them from him for... Honestly, I get why she would, because...
She didn't really want him associating
Yeah.
with him. Yeah.
But at the same time, that's his friend that he's known since longer than you've known him.
Yeah.
And, so this guy is pretty clearly important to him.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Dame knew that was happening, he wouldn't be quite as mad with Adonis, because it's like it's out of his control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, later on, he does seem pretty reasonable, because eventually at the end of the movie, he and Adonis do make up.
Yeah, they end on a good note with each other, it seems.
Which, it's pretty nice to see that's a pretty constant thing with Adonis and his major opponents.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like with Rocky, where he was really only on good terms with two of them. Because, okay, Apollo, those two ended up becoming best friends after he trained him to fight Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang? No, they were not friends. Clubber Lang accidentally killed Mickey, which, to be fair, in Rocky 3, he doesn't really blame him for that.
Yeah.
Mickey had a weak heart, and the stress of the environment, it wasn't gonna... He probably wasn't long for this world anyways.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Drago? I mean, they... According to a deleted scene...
There was a grudge held.
Yeah, there was. Clearly, because Drago killed Apollo. But, in a deleted scene with from Creed 2, we see Adonis comforting Victor after his loss, and there's a brief moment where Rocky and Ivan Drago share a look that just it implies that they're not friends, but they're just gonna bury this beef between them
Yeah.
because it's done, it's over. Let's just move on with our lives.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn, forget it. No. Rocky beat the hell out of him in a street fight. He's not being friends with this guy, and I don't blame him. Tommy Gunn was a real jerk. Now, Mason Dixon, they weren't really enemies. It was just opposite ends of sports. Nothing personal there. And if anything, Mason Dixon is having respect for Rocky throughout Rocky Balboa, but he's not going out of his way to hate on him.
Yeah.
I mean, some of his team might be doing that, but that's not him doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rocky and his opponents, well, the major ones. Some of the other ones, like in the montage of Rocky 3, we see that, okay, he's good. He's a good sportsman. And like with Thunderlips, the Hulk Hogan character from Rocky 3, and Spider Rico, okay, there's no animosity there. Definitely with Thunderlips, because wrestling's fake. He's just playing a part. Anyways, where did I start with? Yeah, Adonis and his major opponents. Yeah, no, not a whole lot of bad blood there, which is nice.
Yeah, it is nice to see, especially with Drago.
Yeah. Now, this was Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, and I feel like for his first movie, this was pretty good. He clearly gets his character and this world that he's working in. So I feel like he was a natural next choice for the director's chair.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because Stallone directed 4 out of his 6 Rocky movies.
Yeah.
And he's been a producer on these Creed movies too. So there is a precedence for the lead actor taking the director's job. And because Michael B. Jordan took the director's chair, we have some anime references in this movie. If I remember, I'll put a picture of it on the screen so that you can see what they were referencing. But there was, so Michael B. Jordan is a huge weeb, as we all know.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty well known that he really likes anime.
Alright.
So there was, so you remember the part in the fight between Adonis and Dame where they both punched each other?
Yes.
That was a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Nice.
Vegeta and Goku did that. And the other one that I saw was when Dame punched him in the gut, and we saw from the back it coming out.
Well, this sweat
And like the imprint of his fist. That was also a Dragon Ball Z reference. Goku did that to Frieza.
Nice.
So yeah, Michael B. Jordan, huge weeb. Yeah, as we saw in Black Panther as well. Supposedly the outfit he wore in the first Black Panther. Well, yeah, he was in the second one, but that's clearly not an anime thing. The outfit he was wearing in the first Black Panther movie was inspired by Vegeta.
Also with him taking the role as director, I feel like this movie has like a different feel to it than the others. I think so anyways. It just felt a little different to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just because Rocky was absent.
Rocky was absent in this movie.
But yeah, something just felt a little different.
But I feel like I'm not going to sit here and say that Rocky should stay away. He doesn't need to be here anymore. If Stallone decides that he wants to come back, I'll be all for it. But I feel like this is a natural progression of Adonis' story. We're moving away from Rocky's world, and we're settling into Creed's. as we mentioned in our as we mentioned in our video on the first two Creeds, um, Rocky's influence in these movies is getting lesser. Because in the first movie, he's as much of a lead as Michael B. Jordan. In the second one, definitely much more of a supporting role. In this one, he's not here at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was a natural progression.
Yeah.
I would like to see Rocky again, but the last scene we got from him in Creed 2, that's probably about as perfect as we're gonna get
Yeah.
for a send off to him. So it'd be great to have Rocky again, but we're probably not going to.
Yeah.
Which, in the trailer, we saw Adonis at a funeral, and I got really worried.
Yeah.
I thought Rocky was they were just gonna kill him off screen, and we're gonna see, and we were just gonna see Adonis at Rocky's funeral in the first scene. I got really worried. That did not happen though. We already gave it spoiler alert, so we could say that it was Marianne who died.
Yes.
It was mentioned that she had a stroke before, and then she had another one in the movie. And which is unfortunate about this is the last things Adonis said to her before that were, stuff like that he was better when he was without her, and that her kids never really accepted him, which is unfortunate that Apollo and Marianne's kids never really accepted Adonis as their brother. But from their point of view, he's still, a constant reminder that their dad cheated on their mom. So why would they want anything to do with him? I mean, it sucks, but you can understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really sucks for Adonis because he's, after Dame got taken away, he was all on his own. But yeah, and next time he saw Marianne, she did not know who he was at all. She thought he was Apollo. So yeah, in the next scene she's dead. They're at her funeral.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
So what did you think about the movie overall?
Overall, I thought it was okay. Like I said to you after the movie, I thought that it was my least favorite of the Creeds. But like I said, I think that all stems down because there was no Rocky, and I think that kind of got in my way of judging it fairly, I guess.
I think it is the weakest of the Creed trilogy so far, or of Creed movies. But having said that, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it was still fun to watch.
It's if we're ranking all the Rocky movies, which we're probably not going to do that right now. This would be definitely in the top half of the whole series. I think.
I don't know.
But how would you rank the Creed movies? Probably 1, 2, 3.
Probably.
Yeah, me too.
That's probably what I would do.
All right, what was your favorite scene in this movie?
I guess maybe their fight at the end of the movie, I guess, because it was very climatic. It was all building up to this moment.
Yeah, it
was like old friend versus old friend. They're enemies now, but they used to be friends, and it was just there's a lot hanging on to the fight.
Yeah, they somehow managed to make this a more personal fight than the Drago fight in the last movie.
Yeah.
Because, yes, Victor's father killed Adonis's, and that's, really where the drama came from. But here, like you said, these guys had been friends for years. So, yeah, that made it just that much more that just made it that much more hard hitting
Yeah.
for both of these guys, because we see at a point in the fight, when they're looking at each other from across the ring, they're just seeing each other's younger selves.
Yeah.
So like, there's still a part of them that they don't want to fight the other guy, because they still at a certain level, they still want to be friends, which we saw them being so easily able to reconcile at the end.
Yeah.
Which again is nice that happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Let's see, but for the sake of variety, what other scene could I say I like? Training montage, honestly.
Yeah.
These movies do pretty good when it comes to training montages.
Yeah, they do.
I think really the only one that Oppenheimer, Barbie. We're gonna do those two as a double feature. I can tell you that much. But which one are we gonna watch first? Is the thing.
I don't know.
I mean, which one do you want to watch first?
Probably Barbie, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you know how I am about historical movies.
Yeah. Anyways, we will catch you guys later.
Yeah, see you next time.